Good morning, YouTube. 606 Garage. We got our hood in. Now this is an HO fibertrends Capri hood. Let me show you. The hood looks fairly well. It was packaged fairly decent. And as you can see, it looks basically like a stock Capri hood. Now, it's really good for a fiberglass hood. There are a few lumpy spots in it. It is going to have to be worked, but that is typical of a fiberglass hood. I think it was priced fairly well for what you're getting, because it looks like a good it's a decent cowl induction hood, and it still retains that factory look. I am going to paint the scoop like a semi-gloss black to match the spoiler when I get the spoiler painted. But that hood weighs 18 pounds, and it is light. So, and it comes with the hood bolts in it. I will try to get it on this weekend, and we'll see how she fits up. But so far, I'm happy. It was packaged well. It arrived quickly. I have a picture of it as it arrived, and you can see how it was packed. I will say the packing was decent considering how far it had to travel, because like I said, it got here overnight. I'm not sure the packing would be decent if it had to go to California. But other than that, I mean, you can make your own judgment when you see the picture. But that's where we're at with it today. We'll mess with it this evening. Hey guys, welcome back. I didn't mess with this last night. I got home, I was tired. I didn't even come down the shop. It is just now noon. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this hood off. And you can do that by yourself. And I might show you how to do that. It is risky, so do it at your own. You're gonna do it at your own, but I'll show you how I do it. But we're gonna get this hood off. We're gonna set this fiberglass hood on there. I'm actually gonna paint like where the scoop would have been. I'm gonna paint it semi-gloss black to match the spoiler. But first, let's put this hood on and let's see if it fits. That's the key. Let's see how much work that needs to be done to this thing to make this happen. Follow along. All right, before we get started, I just want you to see that this hood does fit nicely. Gaps look good. This is really about the only thing wrong with this hood. I mean, it's fairly straight. It just needs a little work here and there. It's got some rust spots on it. I probably will be removing these vents. But I am going to sell this hood. So be looking to see this hood go up for sale. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is how I remove a hood by myself without damaging the car, without damaging the hood. Now, a few little things. I got some old buffer pads. You can buy some new ones. Upside down. Smooth side, or soft side towards the body. Now, this will support the hood and not damage the body while you're taking it loose. So as the hood slides down, it'll protect the car. Now, I just put a rag here and a rag here. All right, now I need to take this light loose right here. Let me go ahead and get that taken care of. All right, we've got the hood light disconnected. Leave your hood prop on here. take your bolts loose. Now, air ratchets are a whole lot better, but now there's a couple things that can go wrong. The hood can do this number. You just gotta be real careful, you know. Alright, so now, see what I'm saying? See how it's trying to twist? How was I doing this before? This hood prop's just a little bit different than what I'm used to. Whew. That one right there is, I don't think, I'm afraid that'll move. Alright, so, it's going to be interesting. This just kind of lift up on this side right here. You know, you got to just keep some weight on it. Just hope you don't bust the windshield out, I guess. I'm glad the fiberglass one's a lot lighter is all I got to say. All right, now, put your weight back on it, ease the hood down. All right, now the reason I put those there, hang on a second, I gotta make a place for this fiberglass one. All right, I'm gonna try to show you this without killing myself. The hood's loose, it's up. Raise him up. Alright, done. Now, you'll see, I'm gonna walk over and get this fiberglass one and set him in place. Now, this one has corners on it, and you'll see how wide it is here in a second. And actually, it already has the hood bolts on it from HO Fibertrends. Definitely leave your rags back in place. Because you do not want to scratch the hood, or you know, you don't want to scratch your car. So, all right. Now, I mean, as you can see, this hood doesn't weigh anything. I mean, it weighs 18 pounds. See what we're looking at here. This is probably going to be a pain. I can already tell by looking at it, this isn't going to be easy. This hood is going to be ill-fitting at best, so, but I have more to work with, I believe. We'll see. I'll get it all centered up. And we'll go from there. Alright, we'll see what we can get going here. I mean, I like the look of it. It looks great. Actually, if that side will fit like that, that lines up good. Alright, so this front end, this piece is way far forward, but now, well, the gap looks right in the back. Alright, well, it's one of those deals, I just have to keep in mind it's fiberglass hood, and it's as good as it's gonna get. So, it's not, it's actually, if I measured it, this is probably not 100%. Let's go ahead and throw some bolts in it. I'm hoping I don't have to put hood pins in this, but anything's possible. Anything is possible. Now I will tell you this part looks really nice. I don't really know how he has the inserts molded in there. Alright, now, this side is locked down, not going to move. Now, how I do these, I mean, it's fiberglass. You don't have to tighten it down to the end of time. But whenever I do, okay, this is way over this way. I just kind of look at where I'm at with the line right here, and I'm definitely about a ½ inch too far. That looks pretty good right there. And I just barely hand snug. We'll probably have to do some work up here. There's probably a few things that we're definitely gonna have to do to this hood. Nothing's perfect. But I do kind of wish it fit a little bit better than this. But that's alright, you know, that's alright. I think we can make this just fine. You see him taking the bolts out that he installed. let's see what happens. Now, this is gonna take a bunch of, I say it shouldn't, but it probably will. Take a bunch of test fitting. You've got to be kidding me. Did I get that sucker right the first time? Holy crap. Well, I'll tell you what. I do got it too far forward, but as far as the gap goes, I've got it pretty good. What bothers me is this side is actually really close for what we're doing. That side over there is quite a bit forward. And I don't know if there's much I can do with that. But I tell you what, old hood don't look too bad. I'll see what I can do about this. I might be able to move this around a little bit, but I can't add to this. And honestly, where the line's at, I can't really take away. Now I can probably add to the back of this and take this in, but man, you're really getting into some extensive body work there. And I may just chalk it up as it's just a fiberglass hood. So. Alright, now I notice the hood latch is not catching this thing. Oh, yeah, it sure did. Just kind of bowed up right here. Yeah, this side's bowed up pretty good. Ain't much I can do about that. All right. All I can say about this, all in all, guess what? It's fiberglass hood. It is what it is. So, but my gaps are actually identical across the back. It's just a lot farther forward on this side than it is this side. This side actually lines up fairly decent. It is what it is. And this hood's got like an unusual bow right there. So, but she's a lightweight. She don't weigh much. Yeah, you can see the bow in it. I thought possibly something was pushing it up, but that's just not the case. It just got a bow in it. All right, well, that's what that looks like. So, oh yeah, I had to take my hood latch and I got something right there. Oh, okay, I see. That, I do not, oh gosh. Okay, I see what we got going on here. Kind of chipped my hood a little bit right there. I'm slightly afraid to mess with that much, but I need to file this a little bit. Kind of caught my hood latch and kind of chipped my gel coat. But this is hood number 41096. Some boys made plenty of them. Made plenty of them. I mean, all I can say is good job. The hood don't look bad. I wish it was better. But, you know, don't we all? So. I'm happy with it. All right, now I've tweaked and messed and tweaked and messed, and I actually got this old hood fitting pretty good. Now, just the typical, I'm going to have to trim this right here. It looks good over there. I just need to trim this back, not a lot, but I still have this bow right here in this hood that I don't know what to do with it. Now, I might be able to shim the fender a little bit, but man, I hate to push it up that high. So, but we'll see what we can do with it. But I'm gonna tell you what, I was quick to judge it. The biggest thing was the hood latch. I had to get him where he would allow the hood to move left and right. And then I raised it up because when I latched it, it looked like it kind of sucked the center down a little bit. Raised the latch, moved it to the left. I'm happy with it. It looks all right. So that wasn't too bad. Now she's a little lumpy, so is the car. Big deal. I'm getting ready to wash this thing, and I'm gonna paint the scoop part semi-gloss black. All right, guys, that's it for Sunday. I don't really see me doing a lot today. I have looked into this car, and I do believe I've got it one tooth off on the timing gear. So that's a little depressing. So I'm going to try to, make a decent plan to get this thing apart, give it a check, and I'm 100% sure that's what's wrong with this car. It revs out good, sounds great, but as soon as it gets under a load, it doesn't run very well. So, at least we've got the hood on. And I like it. I like it. Kind of getting the look I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and get started on a spoiler. Working on it. Now, before I get it painted and everything, I'm going to go ahead and get in the hatch because I don't have a key to the hatch. So I need to, get into there. And then I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up and drill holes and get it bolted down. And then I'm going to take it off. I'm going to start working on it. I'm going to paint it with the exact same paint that I painted this. And other than that, that's, short Sunday. I am going to get into the motor on this car. Basically just redo what I just did. Try to get this timing right because I really think this car is going to move. I don't know. I'm just kind of in a funk. I don't really, I haven't been feeling it. So, and I've got to get past this and got to get busy. But I'm really close to finishing up what I'm going to do with this car. I just got to get that 5-speed in this car and go from there. Get the exhaust finished up the way I want it done. Just a few things. And then the car's going to kind of go on hold. I was hoping to race it at June 3rd. And that might still be a possibility. But it probably ain't going to be running like I want it to. Just machine shop cost is just so expensive right now. I am going to build a motor for this thing. And I've decided that I'm not going to spend that much more money on this car as far as that engine. I am going to build another motor for it, and it's going to be, like I said, my driver. It's going to be a hot little street car. And we'll run it a couple times to see what it runs. But I'm not going to beat the piss out of it. Once I get that motor built, we're just going to cruise, have fun, run it out from time to time. And it's basically just my little hot rod, my little Survivor hot rod. So I'm happy with it. I don't see it going anywhere. Guys, happy Sunday. Thanks for hanging out. Thumbs up to fibertrends. They did a good job on the hood. I'm very fortunate that it looks as good as it does because most people, for one, finding somebody makes a hood for a Capri is maybe 2 people. I know Champion Fiberglass is one, and they got a good looking hood. But this car had that hood, the hood scoop that I like molded into it. So now it's time to keep going. The reason I went ahead and bought this hood, whenever I was Okay, so if you look at I put a sticker on this air cleaner. If you look at that sticker, it's got a rub mark on it. That hood was rubbing this air cleaner the way it was. So it was time to put the cowl induction hood on it. So we got another inch or two of clearance. Good to go. And we lost quite a bit of weight. So just drop that sway bar off the front of it, or get a thinner one of the two. If I drag race it, I'm gonna lighten it up. I do need to order some struts for the front of it. I do need to order some shocks for the back of it. And then once that's, actually I need to go ahead and get the rear shocks. I'm getting ready to do the 8.8 switch over, and I've got my brake lines ready. I guess I might just need to go get something to eat and go start back on this again. Guys, have a great Sunday, great weekend. Thanks for joining me at 606 Garage.